Hello and welcome to the podcast. I'm that guy, and this is the other guy. What's your name?
Name.
It's Chromastone64, right?
Yes, at least you didn't make the other joke this time.
Well, now we're going to be reviewing every single Pokemon from Generation 1, also known as the one that everyone likes for some reason. What do you think?
I think I don't really care. I'm not biased towards any Pokemon generation at all, really.
Well, why don't we start from the beginning? Oh, one more thing. This is basically, we're going to be rating it from 10 to 1.
Basically, we're going to be rating each Pokemon in the first generation 1 to 10.
So 10 is legendary, 5 is meh, and 1 is why.
And 0 is... I was going to make a smart joke, but it completely left my brain. Let's go.
Okay, let's start off with Bulbasaur.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's...
9.
I'd say probably...
I think it's probably the best starter in this generation.
I'd say 7. It's just... just a little bit too chubby for me.
Yeah, I like the bulb on the back, and especially
Yeah, I do think that's smart.
because that's how and I think it's cute at least, which works better. And plus, so yeah, 7 and 9. Right,
Yeah.
Ivysaur.
It's slightly
And I
bigger.
give it an 8 because I think it's still good, but it is basically just a bigger version. I like how
Yeah.
the bulb's opened up, but it just basically looks a little bit more angry. What
Yeah,
do you think?
once again, I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, okay. And Venusaur, I will give this one a 9 because I think this is how Final Evolution should look.
6. Sorry, I just don't... There's something about it. It just doesn't.
I
really
like
appeal to me.
the progression.
Yeah, I like
And
the
that's
bulb.
something- and that's something that I think the other because we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a really good. So 9 and 6. Okay.
Okay, and we'll be doing Megas another time.
Mega and Alolan forms in a later video.
Charmander.
Oh god, here we go.
7. Most of the baby forms in this are probably going to be 7.
I'll
just
agree
seems a
with
bit-
you. I'll say 7.
Yeah, it's just...
It's
I like
okay.
I like the concept.
Charmeleon.
7.
7.
Yeah,
I'm
7.
going to give it a 6 because I just think all they did was make it red and put a horn on it.
I'm 7 because basically it just looks like it's only just slightly cooler version of Charmander. Charizard, here we go.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 6.
Ooh.
I'm going to give it a 6 because at least it doesn't, offend me.
Remember-
but I don't think it's that...
Remember,
Great.
internet. 6 is over halfway. 6 is in the good zone.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 6 though. But I think this one has been overhyped by the internet a lot, and I feel there are better designs. It doesn't it doesn't offend me or make me go, this is a straight up terrible design. I just think it could have been better.
That being said, I'm going to give it a 5.
So 6 and 5.
Yeah, I think it's just a dragon. There's nothing really stand out-ish to me. I know it's iconic and memorable to people.
I'll give it the tail because
Yeah,
that was
I like
unique at the time.
Yeah,
but
flaming tail.
I know what you mean. I'll give it a 6.
Yes, 5 for me. Okay. Squirtle.
7.
7.
Yeah. I think it's better than the War Turtle.
Well, I like Squirtle. I like his little rolly tail.
Yeah.
And it's a turtle. Turtles are awesome.
Yeah.
War Turtle.
I'm also going to give it a 6.
Again, typical. 7. It's just...
What are the things on its ears?
That's
It's
what I
always
mean.
confused me.
Yeah,
like,
why does
the
it have-
tail I get, but why does it have sort of wings on it? And the thing is, though, if you go to Blastoise,
Blastoise.
where are those wings on his ears?
He molted.
Oh god.
And
Blastoise, I'll
Blastoise-
give it a 7. I don't know. One thing I question is, where do the cannons come from?
I'm going to give it a 7 as well, but mainly for the opposite reason, because I like those cannons. It's a turtle with cannons.
True, I'm just saying, where do they come from? Because you sort of go
This is
from, like,
Pokemon
water-
and you're asking where things come from. Where did the plant come on Bulbasaur's back?
Touche. Yeah, but that was the start of evolution and it went over. That's what I mean. I think that was better.
I think it's because, Squirtle, Squirt Gun, then you got Greater Blast, which is a freaking, Firefly
I'll
hose.
give it.
Okay,
I'll give it a 7.
move on. Caterpie.
I'll give it a 7 as
8.
well. I think it's cute, but
Yeah, I like 8 just because
I think the one from Gen 6 was better.
Which one?
Vivillon's pre-evolution. What was it called?
Did Vivillon have a pre-evolution?
Yeah, it did. We'll talk about that one. But yeah,
Okay.
I think this one's alright. 7.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 because I like it. It's cute.
Metapod.
Metapod.
7.
5. This thing just looks ugly to me. I get the concept of a cocoon. Which
I like the
Ironheart.
jokes. How literally it just sits still. It doesn't do anything.
Joke. That's literally all it does.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
So I'll give
well,
it a 7.
Butterfree.
8. I think Butterfree.
6 for me. Again, there's just something not really appealing about the design to
I
me.
like butterfly Pokemon, so that's probably why I'm going to be.
I mean, I like butterfly Pokemon, but I just don't like the slightly mothy design. But just admit it, you cried in that episode where he let it go too, didn't you?
He never went back for it though, which still annoys me to this day, even though they keep referencing it.
Weedle, 9.
Weedle, I will also give a 8.
I just like it, but it's like Caterpie, but I just like his moves.
I'll give it an 8. I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's just a tame little design.
Cocoon.
Kakuna. Ooh,
7.
6 to me. It's high end 5 actually.
I do like how it looks like Beedrill. It sort of looks like.
I never really noticed that.
It kind of looks a little bit like a Beedrill that's like being compressed, but yeah, like
to me, it's a slightly better looking Metapod.
It's better than Metapod. I'll
that's
give it
about it for me. 5, high end 5.
Beedrill. I will give Beedrill an 8 because I think it's a good B.
I'll give it a 7.
I think it's better.
I like how warrior-like it sort of looks, but just...
I like it more than Combi.
Bees!
Bees everywhere.
Okay, it's Pidgey.
It's a bird.
Pidgey, 5. Yeah, 5.
5.
It's a bird. It's just a bird.
I'm gonna get yelled at this set. I think that Starly is a better bird than this.
Yeah, way better.
I mean, I think Staraptor is a better bird. Pidgeotto.
5
again.
It's just a bird, but this time with a mohawk and a slightly longer tail.
I mean, actually, I'll be fair and give it a 6 because I think it's better than the next one we got. Pidgeot.
Pidgeot 5. It's just a bit.
I will give it a 5, so I'll give Pidgeotto a 6 and Pidgeot a 5.
It's just just a slightly bigger bird. There's nothing really that jumps out to me about it. In fact, a while ago, I actually kept getting Pidgeot and Pidgeotto mixed up because Pidgeotto,
they look the same, just bigger.
And Pidgeotto sounds like a final evolution.
Pidgeot just looks lame, and don't get me started on its mega. Pidgeot, yeah.
Okay, Rattata. 6.
6. Yeah.
It's a purple rat.
I think the next one, Raticate, is better.
Oh, Raticate is a...
I'll give it a 7.
It's a 5 for me. That thing...
I think it looks better than Rattata.
I kind of think the opposite. I like Rattata because it looks at least slightly, like, endearing. This thing just looks like... I mean, it's probably what it's supposed to do, but it looks like it's literally going to claw your face off any moment.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Spearow.
Spearow. 5.
5. It's a bird.
It's a bird. I don't like Spearow.
Okay, no. Okay.
This is worse than... This is actually... Oh,
yeah,
it's so boring.
This is probably the most boring line to me. Fearow 5.
It's 5, though I think it's better than Fearow's better than Spearow, but it's still a 5.
Yeah, it's just a plus. This has no bearing on it whatsoever, but I also have really bad memories of that road in Sun and Moon where they just keep flying at you out the freaking trees. Okay, next, Ekans.
6. Oh, by the way, it's Snake spelled backwards, guys.
Hey.
We get it, Nintendo. When
I was a kid, I actually found that really smart. That was the first time I'd actually seen something like that done. I'd say 7 because I'm not usually a fan of snakes.
What did I say?
You said 6.
Oh, yeah, 6.
Yeah, I just like it. Is his name in Japanese translated Arbo?
Yeah.
That sounds like a tree. I am Arbor. Okay.
And then next, Arbok.
No, that's not how it's pronounced. In the anime, isn't it pronounced Chabak? I apologise for that, everyone.
Okay, Arbok. 6.
Yeah, 6.
I don't think it's any...
I don't think it looks
any better than Ekans. It's just a big snake.
The only thing that really stands out to me, again, really is the pattern. It's just a big hooded snake, but I'm not really a fan of...
Hey, look who's next. Here he comes.
Here come that boy.
Pikachu.
Oh, wait, where's Pichu? Oh yeah, I forgot that's in
Pichu's Gen 2.
Okay.
Pikachu. Ooh. I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh.
I'm going to say I think it's a great mascot. It's a way better mascot than Clefairy.
Yeah.
Clefairy
okay, I'm gonna go high end 7 because I'm gonna give
it an 8.
High end 7, nearly an 8. It's just there's something endearing about him, and unlike most people, I actually don't mind his voice.
No, I love the voice. I think the voice is great.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Raichu. 7.
Yeah, 7.
I just think it looks like a bigger Pikachu with more stuff.
It looks like they tried to. To me, it just looks like they tried a little bit too hard to say, "Oh, it's Pikachu, but better." I mean, There's
too much stuff. It looks like Pikachu trying to be cool.
It looks like Pikachu burned his hands. and stood on some hot coals.
Oh god. Next we got Sand Shrew.
I like it.
I'll give it a 7.
I like it an 8.
7. I think it's cute, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's the cute. Sand Slash 7.
Okay, first one.
Actually, no, Sand Slash 6.
First one 9. This thing was awesome when I was a kid. It keeps the same look of.
I think Sand Shrew is cuter, to be fair.
Well, that's what to me. It keeps the look of Sand Shrew, but gets the spines and like. I just feel like it nails the design really.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Plus, it's one of the only ground type Pokemon to me that isn't ugly as hell.
6. Ooh, Nidoran female. Okay, I'm gonna give this thing a 5.
Squeak out of 10. That's a 5.
Because it's a 5.
It's just a.
And I'm probably also going to give it to the next one, so exactly the same thing.
Yeah, literally exactly the same. So.
5. Nidoqueen, though, I will give an 8.
Oh.
I like Nidoqueen.
Okay. Nidorina.
Nidorina, again, 5.
Yeah,
same.
looks so funny. Okay, Nidoqueen. Yeah.
8. I like Nidoqueen.
Yeah, I like Nidoqueen too. I'll give it.
I think I really like Nidoking and Nidoqueen.
Yeah,
so.
I remember that. Yeah, I'll give this thing an 8. Okay, there's 5.
5. Pretty much the same thing. 5.
5, but slightly higher than
the female one.
female.
It looks more interesting.
Yeah. Nidorino.
I'm going to give it a 6 because it
Whoa.
looks better.
I don't actually remember this one.
Yeah, I think it looks... Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I think it looks alright.
I'll give it a 7. Not a high end.
I like how it looks better. It looks way better because, like, Nidorina just looks like a bigger version of the female Nidoran. This one looks at least different from the first one.
Yeah.
And I like the end. And of course, Nidoking 9.
The man himself. Yeah, this thing. It reminds me of like a purple Aggron. Yeah, this thing.
I think this is better than Aggron.
High end 8 for me because I like the poison type. Plus, again, combined with like the Aggron style design. Yeah, high end 8. Clefairy. Something about
5.
Yeah, something about it just doesn't.
I don't like Clefairy. I think it looks boring.
You sound like it hurt and made you drunk.
Again, and I'm going to say exactly the same thing about Clefable. 5.
Clefairy, meh.
Even though I do love, there's a bit in the new Sun and Moon anime where basically, it turns out Lily doesn't get on with her mother because she got on with the Clefairy, but her mother forced it to evolve into a Clefable through the moon, through the Moonstone. That's a really cool bit.
Yeah. Okay, Clefable.
5.
Yeah, 5. Again, slightly higher because I like the wing design. It adds a bit.
Hey, look who's next.
Vulpix.
9.
9. No, yeah, 9.
It's adorable. Look at it. Even though I do think the Alola form is better, but we'll get to that one later.
Well, stop if we're going to get to it later. We might as well just add it while we're here. But I'm a sucker for like Ninetale designs.
And then we get to the actual Ninetales. I will give this thing a 7.
10. I just love how this thing.
No, I don't think it's that good.
I do think like when it comes to well, actually no. Okay, I was going to bit overkill there. High end 9. But that's for a specific reason.
I'll give it 7.
I just think they really nailed the design of like a trickster Ninetales with this thing. And again, literally, it is Ninetales.
And next up is Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I think thing that draws on people's faces.
Jigglypuff, I'm going to give it a 9.
I don't know. I mean,
it's better than
Clefable.
It's better than Clefairy and Clefable. I think it's a better cute pink thing.
I like the eyes. I'll give it an 8.
Look at it. I like the little hair bit.
I'll give it an 8.
I'll give it a 9. Wigglytuff.
Side note, I can't play it in Smash Bros.
I will give this thing a 7.
Yumta!
7.
8, because...
I think it kind of drops the quality a bit when it's stops being a ball.
I grew a bit more attached to it through the Mystery Dungeon games.
Yeah. I haven't played the Mystery Dungeon games that much.
He's the guild master. This thing is your leader.
Did you ever play the Pokemon Rangers games?
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
I like Pokemon
I had like the legendaries all at the end.
Yeah. Zubat. 5.
5, yeah.
It's a bat.
It's a bat that annoys everyone.
Plus, I'm pretty sure we're both just triggered from all the mines, all the caves.
All the caves where... I didn't actually get it as bad as everyone else.
I apologise for making a triggered joke. I shouldn't do that.
Okay,
Golbat.
6.
4. I just do not like this thing at all. Just the fizz. It literally a mouth.
I think it looks better than Zubat, but I
like
get your
Zubat
point.
more because I like the concept of it having no eyes.
Crobat, I think is the better one, but whatever.
Yeah, Crobat's probably the best. But
Oddish, 5.
8. I just love its little face. It's like a little.
Fair enough.
Okay.
5, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's kind of a bit. It's just a little plant that walks around, doesn't have any
8.
arms.
Okay, Gloom. 2. Yes, I'm being that savage. This thing...
6.
It's...
I think it looks better than Oddish.
2. This thing...
I think it looks more interesting than it.
I know it's meant to be a corpse flower, but this... Oh, no. Varplumes, this one. This thing just does... It's not pleasant to look at.
Look at the drool.
That's it. Why would you... That's just not right. It's disgusting. Vileplume. 6. No, 7.
I'm going to go 7 as well.
It's like a combo of both of them. Yes, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, next. Paras.
5.
5. This thing just unsettles me.
Yeah.
Well, especially considering
it's just weird.
Is it really a Pokemon? It said the mushrooms control it.
It's okay, but
it's just weird.
Parasect 4.
I'll give him a
4.
6.
I think it's not. I don't know. I just don't. The eyes creep me out.
I actually like his eyes. It just makes him look a little bit derpy.
Hey guys, I'm gonna come up and steal your souls.
Okay, Venonat.
This was gonna be the pre-evolved form of Butterfree.
Really?
Yep. Oh, look at it. Look at it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But they changed it to Venomoth. This one, I will give it a 6.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
It's interesting.
It's an interesting pre-evolution, but that's all it is, a pre-evolution. Venomoth, 5.
Venomoth. Ooh,
I don't think it's as good as Butterfree.
I'm gonna give it a 7. It's the only moth Pokemon I actually really like.
There are better ones. I think Dustox, Mothim, and Vivillon look better.
Burn those bridges when we get to them. Yeah. Diglett, 9.
It's a baby.
I just love it. It's like someone decided we need a mole, and it's like that's the sketch you get in the background for the moles, which is like 5 miles away.
I will give it a 6.
Okay, and we can literally... And 9, and just to get it out of the way, I will give its Alolan form a 9 as well, because it's literally that big. It's got a tiny bit of hair. Okay, Dugtrio.
I'm gonna be really evil and say 9. I think it's better.
Well, there's 3 of them. 3 each? I'll say
27.
Multiple 9 3 times. Yeah, I'd say 9. It's just
27. The score is 27.
Slightly higher 9.
It's the best Pokemon. It kills Mewtwo. Meowth. I'm actually going to be really nice and say an 8 because I think it looks really interesting.
I'm going to say 7.
It's not a cat.
Yeah,
it's not just a cat. That's
I'm gonna say 7 because I like the spikes on his face and the coin. It took me a while to get the symbolism for that and where they got the idea from. But yeah, I like the coin.
Persian 6.
4. It's a big.
This cat. Is the cat.
It's a big cat.
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, the jewel's alright, but
yeah, but that's literally the only thing that makes it stand out. It's just a big cat. Psyduck.
This is you as a Pokemon.
No, it's not. I say 6.
I'm gonna give it a 7, mostly because I'm gonna give the 6 to Golduck.
Yeah. I'll get. Actually, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm giving this thing a 6 just because I feel guilty using it. He fights using his headaches. That's 6.
Golduck. 6.
7. I just find it's. It's like the monster duck design.
I don't know. I think that your Pokemon looks better.
It's not me as a Pokemon. I'm not Psyduck. Just because my head is constantly in pain.
It's okay. I'm here for you. Mankey.
5. It's a fighter monkey
6
thing.
6. Most things I'm going to give 7 to Primeape.
Yeah, it's a 5. Primeape 4.
6. I think it's funny. I like the episode where one literally chases Ash and his team for like a whole episode.
I don't like the vein. I have a thing about veins in characters. It just makes me cringe. It's just next Growlithe.
I'm gonna give it 5.
It's just to me. It's just a fire dog. It doesn't really stand out.
I like the Mohawk.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Arcanine
6. It's a big fluffy dog. That's about it.
5. I don't think it's interesting. Originally, it was going to be a legendary.
Really?
Yeah, that was going to be a legendary.
Well, yes, it was. It's that legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's not. That's its like name in like Pokedex. But
okay. Okay, next Poliwag.
5.
6.
5.
6. But this thing, Poliwhirl, 9, high-end 9.
I'm gonna give it a 8. I'm being way more. I feel like sometimes we're really harsh and then sometimes we're not. feel like we're really like inconsistent.
Well, it's just depending on what I personally feel about the thing. I just like it because that swirl is honestly one of the most iconic things I've seen from Pokemon. It's like because that's like back when I didn't even know Pokemon. Nah, this thing's a 9 for me.
Poliwrath. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Low end 7 because it takes all the adorable parts of the other one and just makes it angry. It teleports away 1 out of 10.
Can I just say one thing? Abracadabra, alakazam. I'm gonna give the thing a 7. I like how it's asleep and it's cute. I hate how it teleports away in the games though.
Yes, I'll give it a high end 6.
I gave it a 7, didn't I?
Yeah.
Kadabra, 6.
7.
Where did he get that spoon from?
I like the spoon concept. I
don't know. I think maybe it's because I think that the next form is better.
Yeah.
And of course,
Alakazam.
8.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8 as well.
I think he's a really interesting design.
Yeah, I have my own thoughts on the Mega, but I'll go with that later. Machop 5.
5. It's a dude.
Yeah, well,
we don't know. This is something we're going to get into. I don't really like humanoid Pokemon unless there's like a reason that they're humanoid.
Yeah, I like them, but I don't like the rib cage or whatever that is. It just looks malnourished.
Machoke.
Where did he get the pants and the belt?
6. He's better, but
I'll give him a 7 actually. I like it. I like
the belt, but that's about it.
Yeah, Machamp 8. No. Opposite of that. 6.
I'm gonna give it a 6 as well because it just grew an arm. It just grew 2 extra arms.
It just something about it just
compare
doesn't...
them. They literally have just like.
I like how Machoke looks a bit more beastly.
Evolution.
I like Machoke looks a bit more beastly. This thing just looks like Power Tower Biceptennial.
Yeah, I give it a 6. Next one.
Bellsprout. 9. This thing is like...
I think the evolutions are better, so I'm going to give it a 6.
This thing's like one of the derpiest, happiest thing. Well, not happy, but just like...
I'm going to give it a 6.
9. Weeping Bell.
7.
5.
7. I think it's adorable.
There's something about the eyes that just... weird. No. Okay, no. I'll give Weeping Bell a 7.
I gave it a 7, no.
Yeah. I'll give this thing
8.
6.
I love it. It's so good.
I remember it kept trying to eat James. I don't know. There's just the plants that like lure the bugs in with acid and stuff. They just creep me out. Okay, we even got Tentacle.
7.
I'll give it a 6. It looks like a helmet, actually.
It's like Darth Vader's helmet.
Someone photoshopped that.
God damn it.
Yes, 6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6 as well. No, actually, no, I'll give it a 7.
Okay, Tentacruel.
7. I'll give it a 7 as well.
I'll give it a high-end 8. This thing actually looks intimidating. I like how it looks like the organic, but also like shieldy helmet look on it. I'm not quite sure what's with the really long... I'm assuming it's a beak, but it just looks like a hook.
I thought that was a nose.
Oh,
there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I didn't know there was another one on the back. Oh, no. Geodude.
It's a pretty cool dude.
4. It's a rock
5.
with arms.
5.
4.
Pretty much. Graveler. Okay. Graveler's better, so I'm going to give him a 6, but... yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3. This thing just looks ugly. I
think the Alolan form looks better, but yeah.
I like how it's... the Geodude is like round. I have a thing for symmetry and like smooth designs.
Symmetry!
Looks like, if anyone understands this reference, I think Geodude at least looks like a Coley ball. But...
Okay, I got one question though, and we're going to go on to the next one. So I gave it a 6.
Yeah. So on to
5.
3.
Can I just ask one question? Rock to Turtle. This is something also I'm going to get into. I think best evolutions are the ones where it makes sense how they evolved. We go from Rock with 4 arms to this thing.
I'm going to give this thing a...
Golem gets a 5.
I'm giving it a 7. High-end 7. This thing, I like it because it looks like a cannonball with just like a long... like dinosaur cannonball, really. It's just...
Alolan form.
Plus it looks like football. Okay.
Ponyta.
I'm going to give it a 7. High-end 7.
I'm going to give it a 5 because I'm not interested in horses. And...
So I'll give it a 7, but if we're talking about the shiny form, that gets a 9. Blue Fire Horse.
We're not talking about the shinies because we'll be here forever.
Well, that's just my... Well, Give it a 7. Okay.
Okay.
Rapidash.
5. It's a big horse with fire.
And a unicorn horn.
Woo.
I'll give it-
Always I make believe with you, and then we'll see with you.
Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8. Give it an 8.
I don't really have anything really to say about it. It's 5 for me.
It's a fire horse.
And then we get to the best Pokemon ever, Slowpoke. 10 out of 10. Actually, no, I'm going to be fair, 9, because I love its evolution. 9. It's perfect. It's pink. It's
I'm gonna give it a 9 just because I love what they did in the Pokemon Sun and Moon, where he's on his 2 little legs. He just looks like he's absolutely confused.
And of course, we have Slowbro. 10 out of 10.
Kill me.
I love him. Look at him. I love him.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Even a 10 because it's
I
awesome.
really don't get how that thing on the back is a shoulder.
It bites onto the back. It basically, when they're asleep, the shoulder will bite onto the back.
Yeah, but no, but it looks nothing like a shoulder.
The shoulder changes its appearance when it evolves. It sort of evolves with it, so it's kind of like a fusion Pokemon. I don't get it either.
Okay, so
Magnemite.
Magnemite.
I'm gonna give the thing an 8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 too.
I mean, even though it's basically just a ball with eyes and screws with a magnet shut. I'm thinking a Magneton.
I like it because, like, when it comes to artificial Pokemon, I like it. I give it an 8 because I'm a sucker for the magnet design. Magneton. I'm gonna have to give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because I like Magneton.
I don't know, just the something about.
I mean, okay, I'll give you that it's basically just 3 Magnemites stuck together.
It is. That's actually what it is. But no, call it nitpicky. But the thing I don't like is with Magnemite, the magnets at the side were always like straight and they just turned. Here, they're like bent inwards. It's kind of off.
Stop nitpicking.
I'm British. My job is to nitpick.
Oh, god damn it. Next one.
Aha! The Hatsune Miku Pokemon.
What?
Hatsune. I learned this from my friend. Hatsune Miku has her symbol is a leek, and she just stands there just like waving it.
All I can think of is a meme from Bleach. If you know what I'm talking about, you get a star. Farfetch 5.
Yeah, 5. It's a Pokemon with a leek.
I'm being like really nice. Doduo 4.
Doduo 8. I like it. I like his little faces.
I like his evolution more.
Yeah. Yeah, 8. So what are you giving this thing?
4.
4. Oh.
I'm being really mean to it. I'm trying to be more mean. No, I'm not trying. Basically, I'll give this thing a 7.
I'm giving this thing a 5.
We're reversing the roles here.
Yeah, I don't like the eyes. It goes from this cute little bird with little round heads to something that literally is going constantly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7. Now
Next.
we get to the best Pokemon ever.
The most original.
Seal. They spelt Seal with an E. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so... I'm going to give this thing a 4 because it's stupid.
I'm giving it a 5 because I like seals, but if I didn't...
Look at its face!
Okay, that thing's a 5? Okay.
This thing is getting a...
Dugong. 4.
This thing's also getting a 4.
I don't get... Why is it called Dugong?
Duong.
What does that mean?
That's what it's meant to be. I think it's pronounced Duong.
I thought Duang was a JoJo's meme. Yes, that was a JoJo's
These things are getting 4s, okay?
Okay. Grimer.
8.
I like the concept.
7.
I just like how it's just like the sludge Pokemon. Well, actually, yeah, it is a sludge Pokemon. Muck.
8.
I gave it on 8, didn't I?
You gave Muck and... You gave Grimer an 8. I'm giving this thing
I'm giving a 7 because it at least the other one was endearing. This thing just looks like it wants someone to kill it. Shoulder.
Look at that tongue. Look at it.
Give him a 7.
I'm gonna give him a... I'll give him a 7 as well. I think he's alright.
Okay.
Even though I like the fanfare that someone shoved... It's like someone took a shell, shoved a Ghastly in it. Same with this thing. Look at it. Cloister 6.
Barring all the weird jokes people make, I actually think I like I just like the little angry ball in the middle. I'm giving
it's like a Ghastly.
Yeah, I like Ghastly. Oh, look who's next. I'm giving this thing a 7. Ghastly.
6.
7. I like the Ghastly.
I'm giving it a 6 because I think this evolution line gets better.
Okay,
7.
Haunter. I'm giving it a 8.
Haunter's getting a 7.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say
Gengar.
10. I freaking love Gengar. I think Gengar's better than the other two by a mile.
3.
Why?
This thing... The others at least look like ghosts. Gengar.
I like how it chases people like, I'm gonna get you.
The others at least look like ghosts. This thing just looks like it's a ball with a creepy face. Yeah. Ghastly is like the aura around it. Ghastly at least looks like a ghost. This thing's just some nondescript thing.
10 out of 10. We'll play again.
3. It's gonna be a 3 for me.
Onyx.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be nice to it and give it an 8.
I'm going to give this thing a 7. Mainly because I'm salty that we didn't get a diamond onyx like the anime promised. There was an episode where they tried to find a diamond onyx. It was like this blue crystal one that looked awesome. Nah, I'm joking. I like the design. It's like actually one of the more intimidating Pokemon to me. Just this giant boulder snake.
I like how it's simplified. It's just a load of boulders that make up a snake.
Yeah, I like that. Like, it's simple and yet it is intimidating. Because that face is that's the hey kids want to see a dead body face.
Hey kids want to see a dead body. Ah!
Okay.
I'm giving that thing drowsy.
That thing is high.
I'm giving that thing a 5.
5. It just looks weird.
Oh, what's wrong with its face? It looks like a
hypno. Oh god, I was about to
4.
say I was about to give this thing a 6 because I like the neck and the dangly, the hypnosis, but I've just seen that face. That's
4.
5.
Giving it a 4. It's
crabby.
5.
4. It's a crab.
And I like our next boy, Kingler.
Oh, 3. It's
6.
I'm giving it 3 because Krabby is just a crab. This thing is an unsymmetrical crab. And I am very OCD about my...
hey, look who's next.
Oh, here he is. It's the boy himself.
1! I hate this Voltorb. I hate it.
9. I'm
1!
not joking.
I hate it. It's a Pokeball with eyes.
I loved it because I like the design.
Actually, I'll give it a 2 because I just remembered what its evolution is. That is getting the 1.
I like it because... I like the concept of like
It's a gimmick.
The very thing you use to catch Pokemon is a Pokemon as well. It's meta.
2.
This thing's actually number 100. Okay, Electro.
1.
I'm giving this thing an 8.
Hey, let's take the Pokemon ball and we flip it upside down. We put eyes on it.
I'm giving it 8 because the eyes look a bit weird.
Is that your face?
Yes. I'm giving it an 8. I love these things because they're so simple. There's something about them that's just so charming to me.
1.
Okay, next up. Execute.
7.
I'm going to give it an 8 because I like the concept of killer eggs. I like the concept of just... It's eggs. I don't like eggs, but I like these
7.
eggs.
You like these eggs, so...
Okay, next. Executor.
10.
Which one?
Executor.
Okay.
Classic Executor 10. I love it. I love it.
You're not gonna like this then. Classic Executor 1. I don't get how eggs turn into coconuts. But...
Look at it!
It's
a palm tree with legs. I love it. It's so warm.
I won't. Okay, I'm giving this thing a 1. Okay. But I will admit it saved itself later, and I'll leave it at that. So move on next.
Hey, look, it's the happiest Pokemon ever. Cubone.
Cubone. I'm gonna give it a
6.
5. It's just I don't like it. It makes me sad.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because I like the gimmick.
It's literally called the Lonely Pokemon.
I like how it's got its mother's skull on its head.
That makes you sound like a psychopath. Get out of here. Okay, Marowak. I'm giving
5.
I'm giving this thing a 6.
I'm giving this thing a 5 because I think it's less interesting.
It looks like again, like it looks like he grew up. He looks like a more serious version. It's more of like a teenager instead of having to look at a little kid who's wearing his mum's skull. If you get what I mean. Okay. Whatever the hell this thing is.
Hitmonlee. 9. I love this thing.
I'm gonna give it a...
It's the kicking Pokemon. I love it.
I'll give it an 8, but I don't know if anyone knows. Did anyone remember the book about was it Willy Wonka and the elevator?
Great Glass Elevator.
Great Glass Elevator. When you read the books, they had the blobs. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
those
they look
things
like
yeah,
Hitmonlee.
that's what I think of, and it just makes me think of like that bit where they spelled out scram. That was in the book. I remember it.
Oh no. Hitmonchan 5.
4. It's a boxer.
Hey, here we go. More.
And he's wearing a dress. Samurai Jack. Nah.
Moving on.
Just 4. I know he's got short pad.
5.
Licked.
2.
Who did this?
Okay, I'm gonna say something controversial. Licky Licky is better than this.
Oh yeah.
Licky Licky. Everyone says, "Oh, Licky Licky is worse." Licky Licky looks more interesting than this horrifying abomination.
At least Licky Licky's tongue isn't constantly in battle going.
I like how it retracts in that.
Coughing.
I'm gonna give coughing a 6.
I'm giving it a 5 because I am really split with this thing. I like them like the meteor toxic skull design, but that's also why I hate it. This thing is just unpleasant to look at. Okay.
Wheezing.
Oh no.
5.
2 for me. This thing, it takes everything about coughing, but just makes.
I like how they're looking in different directions.
Look at this thing. That does not look like a pleasant experience.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because it doesn't offend me.
2. I'm not saying these offend me. I'm just judging the design.
I know, but when we get to like later Pokemon, which do make us like, oh god, why?
Rhyhorn.
I'm giving this thing a 5.
I'm giving it a
5 mostly because I love its evolution, which we'll get to in a minute.
I don't judge them based on like the evolutions mostly. I just judge each one on their own.
Yeah.
This thing I find it a
5
bit
still.
too like Rhino-ish, really. I'm not saying I don't like Rhino.
I think that's the point.
Yes, I know.
Next one.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
Next
right
one.
on.
10.
Yeah, I'll give it a high-end 8.
10. I love it. Look at it.
Is
Look at this guy.
Japanese name Sidon?
Yep. He wants. I love that image. Look, he wants to give everyone a hug.
What, with his nose?
No, with his arms. Like, ah.
This looks like he's going, ah!
I need a dog.
Yeah, I'll give this thing a high-end 8.
10. All the way.
Chansey. 5. There's not... Aside from the egg, there is nothing going on. It's just... It's an egg with hair holding an egg.
I'll agree, 5.
With 2 little egg arms.
I think its evolutions and baby form are better.
Okay. Tangela. I'm giving it a 7.
I'm giving it a 7 as well.
Okay, if anyone knows Loco Roco and knows what the Moja look like, that's what I think of. And I just think this thing sings constantly now because of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree
7.
with you. Yeah, 7. I think also
Kangaskhan.
10.
Mama's mad.
10.
I will admit it's grown on me now. I think I actually will give it high-end 9. I do like it.
Because I love Kangaskhan. I love the idea of the baby.
The baby's like, what are we doing?
Why are we
When she goes into fight, she literally says, "Hey kid, want to see a dead body?"
Look, it's the parent Pokemon. Horsey.
No.
It's the Pingu Pokemon.
Oh my god, I love this thing. I'm giving it a 8.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
It's one of the cutest things I've seen.
7. It's all right.
Seadra.
8.
It's
I like how it looks more like it's like a teenager of Seadra of Horsey.
I'm going down to 7.
It's like Horsey's like the kid, and then Seadra's like the teenager.
I'm going down to 7.
I'm edgy.
I'm going down from an 8 to a high end 7. Mainly because it just looks, again, it lost a bit of the charm, but this picture, we're looking at the official art, by the way, it just looks like he's going,
It looks like a war cry. Before you go to what?
Goldeen.
Oh, not this thing. 3.
2, it's a fish.
It's a fish with lips.
It's a king bland fish.
Yeah.
Seeking.
3.
2.
3.
It's a bigger fish with an
It's
even
better than Goldeen, but
it's a derpier look to me.
Staryu.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm giving this thing a 9. But no, 8.
8.
I like the interest. I just like the alien stuff.
I like how it's a unique Pokemon, so it's not just it's not just, hey guys, why don't we just turn an animal into a Pokemon?
Technically, starfishes now.
I know, but it doesn't look like exactly like a starfish. I
I
like the jewel and everything.
Yeah, that's one of the main things.
I mean, like, they take Goldeen. It's a fish.
Yeah.
This does not look like a starfish. Like, you look at that and go,
It's
wow.
the shape of it, but
Yeah, I know, but it's not just
if
that.
it's one slight nitpick, I don't get the 2 bands.
I give it an 8, didn't I? I give this thing an 8 as well. I don't like the little bands. Okay, this thing 9. I'll give it a 9 as well. I think it's better.
I like how when it's moving. Starmie. I just like how the back star is moving. It looks like it's about to take off anyway. There's just
9.
something about this alien design that I really like. Next, Mr.
One minute. 1!
1. Who thought of this and why is it a Pokemon?
It's a clown!
There's just something about him. It's so off-putting. And then you go to 3D where he's actually like doing the mime box like the guy from Shaolin Showdown.
Which guy from Shaolin Showdown? Anyway, that doesn't matter. Yeah, no, 1. I hate this thing.
1. It's just not pleasant to look at all. Scyther.
I'll give it a 6.
I will give it a 7.
Actually, no, I'm going to agree. 7. 7.
I'm giving it 7, but I'm just going to say...
Also, I just feel like the 2 surrounding Pokemon surrounding it are like bottom of the barrel garbage.
Just, all I remember is from the anime, this thing's voice was so irritating.
Yeah, I don't really mind
Wait,
it.
this thing's name translated is literally Strike.
It's the Mantis Pokemon.
Well, yeah, I know. Apparently, he doesn't like it.
Okay.
I think he works at Southern Rail. Does he work at Southern... Oh!
1 minute. I need to do this.
We need to be careful.
1 minute.
Oh, he's getting a pillow. He's gonna scream to a pillow.
Jinx, everybody!
Jinx.
1!
Thought
For life!
Who thought this was a good idea?
1! 1! 1! 1!
I'm gonna give it...
If you don't give it a 1, give it a 1! God damn it.
I'm going to give it...
How can you look at that and say it's not horrifying?
I'm thinking 2?
Why?
I don't know, there's just something...
Okay, give it a 2. I'm going to give this thing a 1 because I hate it.
Okay, 2, like 1.5 if that's allowed.
Fine, sure. Still a 1 then.
Yeah, okay, yeah, more leaning to 1. Okay. Electabuzz. Wait, where's the baby?
That's Gen 2.
Oh, okay.
Electabuzz. I will give this thing a 9. I think it's pretty cool.
I will give it a 7.
I like the lightning bolts on it.
I'll give it a 7.
I mean, its face, I think the other forms are better, but I don't know. I think the face is a bit weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know what's going on with it mostly. Plus, it keeps killing my ears every time it makes the cry.
Magmar. Before anyone says anything, yes, it has a bun on its head. Ha ha ha, moving on.
5. It's a fire
6.
duck. I think it's a fire duck.
6, I think. I don't know. Thing is, I want to like this thing.
Yeah, me too. I want to, but it's just...
Too horrifying. Right, yeah, 6. You give it a 4. Pinsir. 7.
Yeah, 7. It's terrifying. Like,
I'll give it
freaking
that,
horrifying.
I'll give it that, 7. Like, if you saw one, you'd be like,
yeah, you saw it there, you freaking run.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good bug.
Tauros.
5.
4.
Can I just say one thing? And I know I'm cheating, basically, but I'm just going to say it.
Right, Pokemon Ride saved it.
No, I was going to say Bufalon is way better.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Nah, it's just a bull.
Yeah, I'll give it a... What did I give it? A 5?
Yeah,
I gave it a 5.
4.
5. Carp!
Magikarp.
Magikarp will be playing the part of a 5 today.
Yep, it's a 5. It's just this is
Average.
not judging
Average.
Not judging on any ability of battle, prowess in battle, just design. 5.
We go on to Gyarados though. That gets an 8.
Gyarados gets a 5.
It's called the atrocious Pokemon.
Atrocitus! Wait, what?
God, this is not the Green Lantern. God damn it. What do you think?
There's something about the face that's just really.
I think it's
off-putting.
horrifying.
I mean, I like even if it is basically me, it transitions from this one flimsy thing that can't do anything to I really respect myself.
Moving on, Lapras. I like Lapras.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
I think that thing should. Was it a ride Pokemon?
Yeah, it was a ride Pokemon.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I like it.
Laplace. I swear I've heard that name from Final Fantasy or something.
It's the transport Pokemon. Okay.
It's the blob.
Okay, I know loads of people like the thing. I'm gonna give it a 5 based on its own merits. People like its ability more than it.
I like the concept. It's literally a Pokemon that could be anything. So
Judging
what else could you make? I think this is like my first favorite Pokemon for a while. Just because of how it's so bland that it's noticeable.
Judging it on its own, I'm just going to say 5. Because judging its blob form, I'm going to say 5.
I'm going to give it a 7. You're smart.
Next is Eevee.
Ooh.
5. He's cute.
I'm giving it an 8. He's because he's cute.
I like the next evolution.
And wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please don't tell me there's 8. Was there 8 evolutions? 'Cause I did not mean that.
There's only 3 in this gen. There's 2.
I meant of all of them.
Oh yeah, out of all of them there is 8.
Okay, next.
Vaporeon. 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.
6.
Because I'm a big fan of water.
Yeah, I like it. It's still cute, but
yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really jump out at me.
Okay, fine.
Jolteon though.
I'll give it 7.
Jolteon 9. I love Jolteon.
5 for me.
I love it. I think it looks way more.
His name translates to thunders.
It's the lightning Pokemon, everybody.
It just looks like an Eevee, but no joke, someone stood it on a freaking electrical current. Flareon. It's fluffy. Booster. That's
5.
Yeah, 5. It's like the most non-standout to me. Okay,
Totally.
Porygon. 9.
10.
9.
10.
I love the design of it. He was
It's...
treated unfairly. Ban Pikachu, not him.
To be fair, though, that episode... Have you actually... That episode's so weird.
Did anyone see the movie?
I've watched that episode, and it's so weird.
Has anyone seen the movie Tron?
Moving on.
Ormanite.
Good old Ormanite. I'm going to give him a 5.
I'm giving a 7. He's cute.
Omastar.
I'm not giving things 7 mainly because that's just a blanket term. I'm not just giving things 7 based because they're cute, but...
It's okay. I like this.
Omastar. Praise Helix. I'm giving it a 4. That mouth does not sit right.
Giving it a
with me.
5 as well because it's just it looks the same except they put spikes on it and it grew a mouth. That's
It's
pretty
like
much...
a terrifying Zoidberg head. Next, Kabuto.
I'm giving this thing a 7.
8.
I like the eyes.
Yeah, I just like it.
I like how you look at it from above and you're like, oh, that looks funny.
I haven't actually seen it from above.
Well, look at the eyes on the top.
Oh, I never noticed those.
Yeah, Kabutops. So yeah, that one gets
Kabutops.
5.
I'm giving it a 7. It's like I like it. I keep comparing it to Scyther, but I just prefer this design more. It's more intimidating. The colors to me go well with it. Plus, it's just I don't know. For some reason, it just makes me think of a samurai.
I like the claws, but I don't know. I think it's kind of a... Well, you know what I mean. I think it's just not as good.
Aerodactyl.
Oh,
4.
I'm giving this thing a 4.
I'm giving it 3. It's just a pterodactyl.
It's a big boy.
It's a pterodactyl with a big old jaw.
And now we get to the best Pokemon ever. 10!
And I present to you my spirit animal.
Mine too. 10. What do you give it?
I didn't like him at first, but over the generations...
Oh, I loved him.
Snorlax
Snorlax is amazing.
I'm giving him a low-end 9.
I love him. And then we get to
now we get into
Okay,
mythics.
I'm just going to say one thing before we say anything. My favourite legendary trio we won't get for ages, so this is basically going to be painful for me.
Okay, Articuno. I'm giving this thing an 8.
5.
I like it because I like the idea of like this frost phoenix looking thing.
5.
I really like I just really like
5. I don't know. It's not that interesting to me. Zapdos, on the other hand.
By the way, did you notice the names?
What?
You notice was it Spanish or Mexican?
Yeah.
Yeah, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Yeah. Okay. Zapdos. 5.
I'm going to give this thing an 8. I think this thing is way better.
I'm giving this thing a 5.
Bird!
It does. It's the same thing with Jolteon. It just looks like you stuck a bird, hit it with a bug zapper,
I think it's way
and
more
stretched his beak out. Okay.
And Moltres gets a 5. Because Moltres is boring.
Moltres gets a 5. Plus, I'm still salty about him killing my save file in the Explorers in Blue Rescue Team. Yeah, it gets to a point in the game where you get chased out of the village, so you can't buy resources, you can't do anything, and you have to get past him and a whole dungeon in order to get out. So because I wasn't prepared that well, because I was like, I don't know how old, I was locked into like an infinite loss. Okay, next up, Dratini.
Best episode of the anime.
What?
Banned. The episode about this thing is the best episode, Legend of Dratini. It was banned for gun use.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah. I just think it's a funny episode. It's actually a hilarious episode if you watch it.
I'm giving this thing a 7.
I'm gonna give this thing a 7 as well. I think it's cute. I like it.
Okay.
Then again, his line also does break my how does the evolutions go thing.
Yeah.
Dragonair 8.
Dragonair. Ooh, I'm giving it a 9. I really
also,
like this
actually, no,
thing.
I'm going to give it a 7 because I just noticed something.
What?
Those wings are back! 7. Anyway.
Hey, they're all just trying to imitate Hermes'
Okay,
sandals.
question.
Who did this?
7.
4.
7. I
4.
don't know. How do you go from Dragonair to this?
Yeah, again, this the other one. It's so graceful and sleek and smooth. Then you go to Peach Dragon here.
I'm calling it. Well, this is now Peach Dragon.
And remember,
Pokemon.
his shiny form is green. It is Peach Dragon.
Oh my god, I never noticed that.
Really? Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Legendary time.
The last two.
Mewtwo.
I'm gonna give him his form. I'm gonna give him a 7.
5.
7.
There's just...
He was inspired by Frieza.
I can't believe I hadn't actually noticed that till now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Final form Frieza
Just this
inspired him.
this basic form, I don't like. There's something just doesn't sit well with me. I know it's genetic, and I like the theme of genetics, but I don't know, something about its head, the tiny neck, the ribs, those pecs or whatever those are, his ball fingers. It just doesn't
I'm gonna give it a
sit
7
right with
because
me.
it was genetically creative, and I'll give it that.
Yeah,
and
that's interesting.
So 7.
And now,
I'm gonna give the thing also a 7 because I think it's pretty cute.
yeah, I'm giving it 7 too. It's more interesting.
I like the pink. I like the colour.
Yeah, I like
The colour. The colour's cute.
I like it how I will admit I do give Mewtwo. I like how it does look like a corrupted version of this thing, of Mew. So I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yep, 7 as well. So
Well, that's all the Gen 1 Pokemon then.
we did it. Yay!
Yay! Now we need to see how many hate mobs come after us.
No, it's gonna be great when we get to Gen 2 and 5 when we start giving out good scores to Pokemon people hate.
And even though I cannot remember most Pokemon from most generations before Sinnoh, so
To be fair though, I think we were actually pretty balanced in this first one.
yeah, I don't judge based on just what generation they were. I just judge on my own merits and whether I think they really look appealing to me or not.
I can't wait till we get to some later ones. So, anyway, thank you everyone for watching.
Thank
Do you
you
have
for
anything
watching.
else to say?
Nope, not really. Apart from, please, there's no one generation of Pokemon that's really better than the other.
We don't like the Gen 1ers.
Yeah, no. If you're a Gen 1er, just stop, please. Let other people have fun, please.
Well, thank you for watching, and
you for
we'll
watching.
see you all next time.
Yep, I'll see you too. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.